Hello everyone and welcome back to Genshin Impact. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is the 26th of January 2021. It is a Tuesday. When we last met, we were adventure rank 20. And then we got to 23. Or what were we? 17? And got to I forget. I don't even know anymore. We ended the day at AR 23, and we finished the prologue chapters. We completely finished with the prologue Act 3 quests that were left. Now we are in the middle of working on finishing the the Diluc Act 1 quest, Legend of the Dark Knight Hero, or whatever the heck it's actually called. And, yeah, we're just continuing. I have dailies to do. I have resin to spend. And hopefully, before the end of today, we're going to get to Adventure Rank 25, so that we can do our Dvalin daily. Weekly. Excuse me, not daily. Weekly! Dvalin. What have I done? What have I actually done? I did the Marvelous Merchandise already, and I spent 20 whole resin. I mean, I think 40 whole resin game on experience books. That's what I did, just to make sure that we did not go over on the amount of stored resin thus far. Do bear in mind... Hello, Ave! Welcome! So yeah, do bear in mind that resin, you can spend primogems to get additional resin up to 6 times a day, but the cost increases the more times you do it. I think the first 2 are 50, and then it starts to scale from there. I forget the exact total cost per day if you were to actually do all 6 refills. I think it's like over $300 a month if you were to do all 6 resin refills a day, every day, and purchased the gems out of the $100 package. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to spend like over $300 a month on a video game on a regular basis. Unless that was like 1% of my income. If that was like 1 or even, let's say, 5% of my overall take-home income after expenses, I might consider doing that. But if I am at that point, it's like, Why am I... would I even have time to play games at that point? This game, in particular, would I even be bothering? I don't know. Stamina. Oh right, stamina. I totally have enough of one of the oculi. Atom oculi, I think, for the next level to get more stamina. That would be great. More enemies inbound! Enjoy the pyronado stuffs. Healer. Thank you for dying. Dailies! Don't you love dailies and doing this every other day? Every single day doing this exact same type of quest in this exact location. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's that one? Why, thank you, wishing me that I get that income and have the time. Yes, that would be ideal. I just don't think I quite have that much of a personality to get to that level from streaming and making content. I'll do okay, maybe. We are continuing to grow. But we shall see. how much it ends up being within relevant time limits. Like, all I'm looking for right now is net income being enough to pay for current expenses. That's all I'm looking for right now. Is paying to live. All I want is to live from what I'm doing right now. We'll consider excesses much later on down the road. But right now, it's more important to get to covering all of the expenses. Because I've mentioned several times that I am currently net negative on my income by about, oh, I don't know. It depends on if I get a payment from YouTube every month. If I could count on the minimum payment from YouTube every month, then I'm only short by about $100 to $150 dollars. If we don't count on the YouTube income every month consistently, then it's more like 250. It all depends on how much I spend on food, actually. But it's not a great way to live. Let me tell you that for certain. There's slimes. Hello, slimes. I have lived off extreme generosity thus far. That's what I've lived off of. Extreme generosity. And it helps when the government gives you money. Just for existing. That helps. That helps a lot. Here's hoping we get that extra 1,400 that they've been talking about. Because no, it's not 2,000 that's planned to give us. It's an additional 1,400 on top of the 600 we just got to equal 2,000. Gotta be very specific, because a lot of places are like, oh, the $2,000, it's back in business. We're gonna get 2,000. No, we're gonna get 1,400, so that the 600 that we got will add up to 2,000. That's a big difference. $600 difference matters. It matters a lot. For me, that's like being able to survive for 3 months. That's the difference 600 makes. 3 months of living. If not more. Oh right, I need person. Noelle! Come thither. No, Noelle. Hello. Welcome. So we'll see what the effect of being active on the YouTube community tab is in the end. What sort of impact that has, because it's apparently incredibly broken. The amount of gains that you get by actually participating in your community tab. Also, like, adding a whole bunch of current search terms. I am actually serious that, because that's my net negative amount. Taking all income versus expenses, it's about 200 that I'm short by every month. So, I'm not kidding when I say that $600 is 3 months of living. It puts me at net zero for that long. And of course, these $1,400 payments would do me for over half a year. That being said, a big part of that is the amount that I send to my mother to pay for household expenses, to help with household expenses. That's $150 every month. And yes, I do very much understand that that is a very low amount for what is essentially rent. I pay for my own food, I make my own food, we keep everything there separate, at the very least. But my part is only 150. And it's definitely one of those things that I want to increase over time, but everything in phases, okay? Everything in phases. Once we get up to that, like, meeting of the budget again to net zero, once we hit the net zero, then we get to think about how much more I will pay towards the household expenses. It does. The 150 does a lot to offset the amount that is increased by me being here. Oh, it does a lot to offset that. In fact, it pretty much just covers entirety of the internet. And a big chunk of my phone bill, too. So there's that, at least. Swirl. I really like that attack. That attack on Sucrose, her burst is real nice. It's real nice. So I unblocked the road. Hi, buddy, Anthony. Nice to see you. Goodbye. And this, of course, is sort of ignoring that at some point in years, a few years from now, I will have to actually start making payments on my student loan debt. That will be the equivalent of about 10% of my income. Oh, I never did switch back to Barbara, did I? Oopsies. Please heal. Please heal. And I really don't want to think about how after 20 years of those payments, that the remainder of the student loans get forgiven. Forgiven. As in, the amount forgiven counts as taxable income. Because yes, let's put people who aren't earning that much money in a situation where they suddenly have to owe a huge amount of money to the IRS. Like, that makes any sense. It's like, oh yeah, this thing that we're giving as a benefit to people who aren't earning that much money to forgive their student loans after over 20 years, 25 years, 20 years of payments every month. Yeah, let's make it so that everything that's left over that's forgiven is taxable income for that year. Great. That means that when that bill comes due, that's going to be, I calculated it out, it's going to be about 30 grand owed immediately to the federal government for taxes. Because at that point, my student loans debt would be over 300K after interest over 20 years. Because the payments I would make would not cover the cost of interest, so the amount of debt owed will continue to increase over time. Isn't life great? Life is fantastic. So here's hoping we get 200,000 subscribers pretty quick. Within the next 20 years. Let's hope we get up to, like, 2 million people subscribed and 200,000 people watching the stream every day. Hell, I'll take $1,000. I'll take 1,000 people watching. Because at least by that point, I could at least live. And maybe be able to pay off the the interest on the loan. Ideally. If not more than. I would like to pay off the loan. I would like to not have to have any of that student loan forgiven. Ah. Yay. Hello, Seely. I got distracted on my way to the quest with chests. Thank you for stuff. Where am I even going? There. Navigate. We'll grab what we see along the way. Hello. And goodbye. So, speaking of the game that we're playing, getting back into it. Currently just doing the dailies that we need to do to... Yeah, things are instanced in this game. This counts as being in an instance. You swirl! Hello, welcome. Just getting the dailies done on our way to getting up to adventure rank 25. Is the game free to play? Yes. Yes, Abe. This game is free to play. And theoretically, yes, absolutely. You can do all of the hardest content in this game without paying any money. However, you should also do a thing called rerolling, but it's not as easy anymore to do rerolling in this game. As in, make a new account if the stuff that you get at the beginning of the game does not, was not particularly lucky. You know, like this account, rerolling is free. Rerolling is free. You just make a new account. The problem with rerolling is that you need a new email address for each account. You need a different email address that you can access for each account, and they do not allow the like plus stuff in Gmails. You know how you can sort of sort out your Gmail emails by putting a little like plus or extra at or something on it to make it seem like another email. They actually check for that, and they don't allow you to register the email like that. Rerolling is a pain. Rerolling is a pain unless you have access to an email server and can make as many email addresses as you want. Which is my case. My Otaku Showboat domain through my web host, which is Bluehost, they give you infinite email addresses on the plan that I have, with infinite space for those email addresses. It's great. So, yeah, I have, how many again? How many accounts do I technically have after doing a whole bunch of rerolling? 25. So do I maintain all the emails? They exist. I don't really check them all that often. It's all just promotional emails for Genshin Impact that go to those things. But yeah, I have this is technically my 25th account that I have made. But and I keep all of them. I can access all of them, and I have logged into all of them because of promotional codes are available from Adventure Rank 10. You can use promotional codes on all of them. There's daily login rewards that you can use on all of them. So even if the initial roll was awful on any given account, at some point, you might get something lucky on them, just from the free stuff that the game gives you over time if you are Adventure Rank 10. I still have like 6 accounts that are Adventure Rank 7 that I need to get up. That's like 50 minutes each. You cannot share stuff across accounts, but what you can do is if you have multiple computers and they are about the same world level, you can sort of invade your other accounts to farm additional materials. So, like all the regional specialty flowers in Mondstadt and Liyue, and all the core lapis minerals in Liyue and Noctilucus jade and all that stuff, you can just invade your alt accounts if you have a couple computers or a phone and a computer. To get access to additional materials. I have personally not done this. Just because it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but yeah. It's a possibility. It is a thing that can be done. Anyway, I need to actually collect my daily commission rewards now. I've been spending a lot of time talking here. Thank you for the rewards. Beautiful adventure rank experience. This is why we do the dailies. It is a huge chunk of experience. I want you, Barbara. I also want to make sure that you are as leveled up as possible. Under normal circumstances, I would absolutely not advise getting every single one of your characters up to level 40. Just, nah. Save materials, get the main DPS to 40, maybe one sub DPS, and hold off. Hold off from there. I have apparently spent 500,000 Mora this week. We are going to get to to BP 10 at some point, and that's going to give us a wishing item with the Acquaint Feint. So yeah, while you cannot directly share stuff across accounts, you can farm across accounts, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Also, there's various co-op stuff, like this guy. This guy, who I already bought from today, and he's not actually going to show me the stuff. You can go to other people's Marvelous Merchandise guy and buy from this guy at someone else's location if he has, and he carries different stuff depending on the account. Everyone gets a random selection from like 5 different options or so for the stuff, and you can just pick what you want if you have friends. Or a whole bunch of alt accounts that you can actually access. Alright, what am I going to do now? We have a main quest to do. Well, a story quest to do. For the Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. Our mission is to head to the Dawn Winery. We are actually almost done with this quest. It's just that, yeah, we're just almost done. We're almost done. I didn't have the time to quite finish it at the end of yesterday's stream. Because it's about 10 minutes or so. More. It's a lot of talking. A lot of talking, a couple cutscenes, and we're done. And then we get a whole bunch more adventure rank experience. And like 60 primogems. Keep in mind for this particular challenge where I am only allowed to use the wishes that the game gives me as wishing items, and I cannot convert primogems to wishes, or wishing items. I am very much inclined to spend my primogems on resin. I am very much inclined to spend a lot of primogems on refreshing resin, considering that the game just gives you 60 per day for free for doing the daily commissions. Yes, because the developers of this game are very, very big on advertising that they give you enough primogems a month to do some amount of wishes. That it's like, oh hey, we give you, what is 30 by 60? They give you 1,800. Woo! On average. That's a 10 pull. That's 10 whole wishes. It will take 7 to 8 months. On about 7.5 to 8 months, at max 9, at 1,600 per month. I mean, it's 18, but yeah, give or take. 7 months or so to get a 5-star thing. If you're spending your primogems on wishes. And you are not lucky. Because there is this, like, soft pity mechanic that seems to exist based off of a lot of actual data. People in practice recording how many wishes it takes to get a 5-star thing. According to the game, it is a 0.6% chance of getting a 5-star thing on the not weapon banner, that is. On the other things outside of the weapon banner. The weapon banner is like 0.7 or 0.8, so it's a slightly bit higher. However, around wish 76, at the 76th wish from the 5-star, a lot of people start seeing their 5 stars between 75 to 90. Very few people actually hit 90 as the hard pity count. You are guaranteed 100% if you haven't gotten a 5-star by the 90th wish since your last 5-star, you will get it at that point. But very few people actually get it at that point. You're very unlucky if you actually get it at that point. Because it really does seem like at the 76th wish, there is a big bump in the rates. Now, there is some speculation that it's sort of this linear scale, that the more wishes you do, the higher the chance gets, versus this like sudden increase starting with the 76th wish through 90th, and maintaining that same rate. But, yeah. In practice, that's what people have noticed. It is different than the theoretical. Oh gosh. I do not have an answer for shields like this. Geoshield, hi. Could you, Thank you. Thank goodness, it's only level 18. Oh. Hello. Cryo slime. Melt for me. There we go. Hi. So we're going to make a diversion with slimes. If you were not paying attention with this quest, Kaya is sending a person to sit in at the tavern that Diluc runs and operates and is usually the bartender for the evening hours. He's sending this guy there to stay there the whole time to make sure that Diluc doesn't go anywhere, because Kaya suspects that he's the Dark Knight hero. And we're going to make a diversion to get him to leave when he's not supposed to leave. And sort of be the person who is there to say that Diluc never went anywhere. While we both go out and take care of this thing with the Abyss Order attacking the town. But, plot twist, Kaya's hiding in the tavern the whole time, and just watching and laughing as things happen, as we do all this. I have talked about this a few times already. Don't put an interactable object in front of a door! Don't put an interactable object in front of a door! It annoys people! It's not fun! It makes people angry! Have I mentioned that this particular tavern has that same issue on the entrance and the exit? And the game sends you here for many quests, many times. Yeah. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, so I mentioned that I had a whole bunch of Genshin Impact accounts. The vast majority of them are trash, but my main account, hello, and welcome. My main account was like account number 19? Yeah, something along those lines, or 20? I've honestly forgotten. I have it on my list. Hello, slimes. Back to the tavern we go, we go. 19. My 19th total account is the account that is my main account that I use. That is adventure rank 51 now. Account 18 is arguably better at this point. Arguably better. It doesn't have a 5-star weapon at this point, but it is arguably the better account that I might actually switch to at some point, but I don't know. I don't know. Depends on how much other luck it gets. That one's adventure rank 42. It has Diluc, Zhongli, Mona, Albedo, and Jean. When my main account has Klee, Tartaglia, Ketching, and Jean at Constellation 1, with a Skyward Pride Claymore. That is... It's got no one good for it besides Xinyan, who is C1. So that's who I have it on. Could give it to Razor, but I wanted Xinyan to be raised, so I raised her up. And I have one account with Ganyu. Out of all my 25 accounts, it is account 24. Account 24 has Ganyu. I want it on my main or sub-main. Or even my first account, but oh well. Oh well. Account 24 has a wolf's gravestone. Claymore. Best Claymore in the game. Arguably. Arguably. And it has a C1 razor for it. So it's like, yeah. But then Ganyu. It's like, okay. Thanks. Thank you, game. It gave me the wolf gravestone first. That's why I didn't do anything more than 24 accounts. It's because I was very specifically re-rolling to get a 5-star weapon on an account at the time. Because up to that point, I didn't have any account with any 5-star weapon that I had ever rolled. Until that one. Which had Wolf's Gravestone roll. And a character who could use it. If only he was actually using a sword that was... a claymore that was... good for him in this cutscene. They have him using the Favonius Greatsword in this cutscene, and it annoys me greatly every single time I see this cutscene. And I've seen it several times. It's like, why does he have a stupid Favonius Claymore? I mean, yeah, you can use the burst faster, but no. But no. Damage. No damage. That's the problem. No damage. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. I thought I was pushing 5, but apparently I was pushing the 4 button. The 4 key. Okay, we're done. Now for cutscenes. As soon as we manually walk back to the tavern, the game actually prevents you from teleporting right now. For this section, you are not allowed because you are supposed to run to the tavern before Huffman returns, quote unquote. Ah, it's great. It's great. Please, interactable objects. Why? Why do you put a poster with an interaction range that covers the door? Why must your interaction bubble cover over the doorway? That's not good design. So, yeah, he's suspicious because we are apparently out of breath after having run back to the tavern before he could, get back. So he's gonna ask other customers. Which they're gonna be like, yeah, he was here the whole time. Diluc was here the whole time, totally. He was totally here the whole time. It's like, yeah, we did it, we got away with it. Everyone is basically being paid off by Diluc. Except for Kaya. Where he just watched as everything unfolded. Because, you know, he already knew. He already knew. Hello. Why, hello. Ollie. Welcome. Welcome to the desk, my baby boy. My baby kitten. My 10-month-old kitten. You want lap? You want lap, Ollie? Is this good? You like lap? You want to settle? You want to settle, or do you want to play? Or do you just you want pets? Hmm? You just want pets? That's my boy. Also, I need to turn. Come on. Beep. Do not stand over my keyboard. Thanks. Hi. It's the Ollie. It's a pretty boy. Ah, da ba da. Get back. I have a space heater in here. And I just turned it off. Because it's getting warm. Because my office is on the literal opposite end of the house. As, well, it's not on the opposite end. It's just that the airflow to this room specifically is non-existent. Non-existent. So the heat does not get here from our heater all that well. So we did the thing. Quest done. Space heater. Not eater. I mean, yes, it eats up space. The space heater. Come on, game. Load. Load for me. Also, hi. I will take all of your things. Why am I buying green accessories? Experience fodder. They're actually pretty cheap. Oh, hi. You have a quest for me. I will do your thing that you want me to do. Also, there were a couple folks with quests that were inside the tavern. We'll go back in and we'll do those. This is a second brew of coffee. Or a rebrew of coffee, where I have taken the same grounds in the little reusable K-cup, and I ran the Keurig through it again. That is what I do for my third cup of coffee. Hi, you have a quest for me. Would you go to the Whispering Woods and see what the situation is like out there? And Jack, what do you want? Oh, Jack is missing some stuff that we have to go find, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We have to find his map and adventurer handbook that he has apparently lost. All right. I need peppermint. I need to smell my peppermint. This stuff clears nasal passages pretty easily. I can breathe slightly better. Slightly betterer. Hello, Ollie. Hello. What do you want? No. Ollie. Yes, you wanna get away? He wants to get away. He wants to get away from me. He wants to be a nuisance. He wants to be a nuisance. Yes, there's a tail. He's in the lap. He's in the lap. What's he doing? Are you gonna lay down? Yes. Yes, my baby. He's in the lap now. Yes, my Ollie. Ollie in the lap. Likes the attention. Ow. If only he wouldn't stick his claws into my clothes. If only he wouldn't stick his claws into my shirt while he's here. That would be great. Alright, Jay, give me... where's Jack's lost items? Because this one's really easy. Yes, my boy. Yeah. I hope I'm not bleeding too much from what you just did to me. Or at all. Yeah. He clipped his claw across my nipple. You can imagine the pain. He didn't dig in, fortunately. But oh my gosh. It's like, could you not stick your claw through my clothes? Could you not stick your claw through my clothes? That would be great. He really enjoys sticking his claws in my clothes, like hanging on to settle down in my lap. Could you hit the dude? Thank the mage dude, the Dendro dude. Have I mentioned yet that there's an entire element that has no characters yet? The Dendro element. Like wood and leaves and life. We have this mage. This mage is a Dendro mage. And there are Dendro slimes that you can fight. It is an element that exists. It's weak to pyro, as you would expect. No characters yet. At all that are Dendro characters. There are some that we know about that exist in the world that will eventually be playable characters. And there's an entire region of the world that will be the Dendro region. Which also means that the main character is going to be able to do Dendro element attacks at some point. In case you were not aware, the main character of this game is an alien, human, foreign invader, alien to this world, and is somehow capable of using the magic of this world, of all of the elements, as they attune to the statues of the Seven. Apparently, Jack is up there now, despite being in the tavern when we accepted this quest. The unfortunate part about the Traveler, though, is that you have to go to the statues to change which element you're currently using. That is the number one worst aspect of the current state of the Traveler character. Because there are specific challenges in the world that are designed for the Traveler to be a specific element that require using the skills of the Traveler for a specific element, either the Animo or Geo. And there are way too many times where you come across those and you have to then leave the location because you can't do the puzzle because you have to switch which Traveler type you're using. It's like, please God, we need to be able to switch off on the fly which skill set the Traveler has. Heck, I would love to be able to switch the skill set the Traveler has during combat. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be pretty awesome. To just on the fly during combat, hit like some button combination or just push a button and switch to another type of traveler. Another element. But that's a little bit too extreme for what is essentially a mobile game. That needs to have all aspects of the game designed around the concept of it being played in mobile mode with fingers. 2 fingers. Alright, how close are we to our adventure rank? And how close are we to doing these? That's just 3 artifacts to level 4. Decently enough close. Alright, Zhangling. Zhongling. I did get the feather to 16. Good. Did I get a pyro cup? Or a better physical cup? I did get a pyro cup of this set, which is a bit of a slap in the face, to be honest, because I would want the physical bonus on a martial artist's cup, because it increases normal and charged attack damage by 15%. I mean, technically you could use this on a catalyst user, and it would still work with the pyro damage. Like if you could use this on Klee, and it would do 15. It would do the pyro bonus plus 15 normal and charged attack damage. And then after using a skill, it increases it even more for 8 seconds. Not so great for Klee, but you get the point. Klee has a big cooldown on her elemental skill. You can use it twice, but then it has to recharge each one in sequence, and it's like 40 seconds each. More than 40 seconds each between uses of her Jumpty Dumpty. Not even joking, that's the name of that thing that she sends out. Let's see, get up to level 4. Well, that helps. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good thing. No. I will not do crit damage. Flat attack, 7. Not that much in the grand scheme. And then this one, yes. There's no 4 stars, right? Right. Enhance! Enhance more. Ah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Yes, get rid of that one, and crit rate defense, but it's a good set bonus. It's a good set. Well, that's unfortunate. What are you? Crit rate. Crit rate, damage, energy recharge. You crit rate, attack only. Alright, goodbye. Enhance! Alright. That should be enough for that. Thank you. Now the enemy that I need to fight. They all exist over here in this part of the map. No, there's one over here, and I will do that one. A Ruin Hunter, I believe is the name of this thing. Ruin Hunter. The closest Ruin Hunter. This is a Statue of the Seven. Do I have enough Geoculi? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. For at least one additional level. Ollie, you're warm. Ollie, you're so hot. You're so hot, you're in my lap, you're so hot. The Ollie. The Ollie, he's so hot. He's so hot in my lap, the pretty boy. He's so warm. One. Of course, always. It's always one. Always just one. Anyway, we're going this way. Oh, hi. Just one. Donk. Give me my just one. Worship. Offer. Level 4. So at adventure rank 24, at 24, our next one, we do get a wish. We get one singular wish. I'll need to do this flying challenge as well at some point. So hey, we can glide longer now. We can dodge more now. We can do stuff. Thank you for all of the oculi. So there's the Ruin Hunter. We can now see it in the distance. The one that needs to die. Also, another Geoculus. There's a lot of Geoculi. There's a lot more Geoculi than there are Animoculi, and it's very disgusting. Trying to keep track of everything. Anywhoozle, you, that, you, that, you, that. Oh, it died. Oh, it's dead. So, this thing is one of those, like, puzzle totems that usually has, like, an element that you use to activate it. It's just a thing sitting in the water out here without any element on it. It's, like, deactivated for whatever reason. Maybe one day there'll be a quest that involves that thing in this area. Maybe. Alright. I should probably get that teleport point unlocked while I'm here. Claim. Claim. Chapter 6! Claim, 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 claim. Really? We're still AR-23. Barely. 105. A quill pen. Gaining elemental particles or orbs gives 3 energy to all party members. All party members who have a bow or catalyst. That's 3 members of my party. Every 3 seconds. Sure. I mean, that's pretty good. The problem is, I don't really have anyone that would particularly use the Scholar set. The Instructor's set, though... What was Sucrose supposed to get? As her stat? Hold up. Genshin.gg. Sucrose. Sucrose, inform me about her stuff. She wants attack percent on the hat. She wants elemental mastery on the timepiece. Or they're suggesting elemental mastery on the timepiece. According to the Genshin.gg website. I don't think there's anyone that actually takes elemental mastery on their hat, unfortunately. That is like the best in slot situation. It all comes... Oh, you're supposed to have attack percent. Why do you have crit damage? Because there's nothing else that I had at the time? You. Hats. Oh, there was no other instructor that had attack. Right. You have the instructor brooch. Oh, I got a purple instructor brooch. Heck yeah, switch to that. No purple instructor feather. So, Sucrose relies a lot on swirls. And she inherently can also improve the elemental mastery of your other characters. So by her having really high elemental mastery, as well as having this effect that increases party members' elemental mastery for 8 seconds, she ends up being a really good support no matter whether or not she has inflicted the swirl, the effect itself, or if someone else has caused the swirl reaction. It's really, really nifty. Nifty. What is the one that is not instructors? Oh, the cup. Yeah, I don't have any Animo cup. It's a little sad. I need an Animo damage cup. Give me the Star Conks. We're going over towards the dewest of doohickeys, known as the teleporter. I'm not going to do all of the puzzles along the way. That would take way too long. There's a few things we can do. Like there was a pressure plate puzzle back there. What does this do? Is there a Geoculus up here? Why did you send me this high? What? 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 Why you need me to go high? Everything exists for a reason. Why would you need me to go way up in the air like that? Don't know. Maybe I already got the thing that it wanted me to get. Hello, Electro-Assistant Mage. Yes, you see. You see. Let's go. Goodbye. There's our teleport. So each teleporter I unlock is 50 adventure rank experience. Each one of these little trials I do is going to be a lot of experience as well in the chest that opens at the end. There's our AR-24. Huzzah! Huzzee! Huzzoo and huzzum. This one, that looks like a bullseye from certain angles, is an archery challenge. All archery challenges will have this exact thingy shape of the challenge indicator. That other one was a combat challenge. Yes, Amber has Skyward Harp. She has a 5-star weapon. I made a video of when that happened. It was disgusting. Actually, I'm realizing that I need to be on live chat to actually see all of the things. I want to see everything as it comes up. I was simultaneously very ecstatic, happy, and also incredibly sad that at AR13, on the wish that you get for free at AR13, the game decided to give me Skyward Harp, a bow, when it could have given me an Atlas. A Skyward Atlas made Sucrose amazing, or Lost Prayer to Sacred Winds, or whatever. Could have made Sucrose amazing, could have been a Jade Spear, could have been a whatever. One of many things that would have been more relevant to my team. But no, they decided that we're going to make Amber a decent character rather than a trash one. That's what the game decided for me. Yeah, we're not going to sit here for 3 minutes trying to crack that open. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. That's enough of that. Get my adventure rewards. And then we have to get up to 25. Yes, my Ollie. How's my Ollie? Still in my lap. Yes, resting comfortably. By the way, Dolly happens to be directly behind me in the other chair. She is sleeping right now, at least that's where I left her. Unless she's moved and I haven't noticed. She is also in the room with me. Behind the green screen. It's a wish! We can make one more wish. And then at 25, once we do our little Ascension quest, we'll get 2 more! Yay! And we'll be able to ascend characters, but unfortunately we don't get anything for ascending our characters at AR 25. We get stuff for ascending our characters at the next rank. I almost hit wish here. It's like, oh my gosh, I have enough to do 2 10 pulls plus a couple more. What did we get last time? A slingshot. We have done 5 wishes. We are halfway to another 4-star thing. We have C1 Noelle, by the way, because we got screwed. And the game did not actually give me an extra character, which would have meant extra wishes. We've sort of already gotten our 5-star. I'm not gonna, like, count on anything happening on that front, but it would be nice to beat the 4-star pity and actually get a character. Which character would I want? Great question. One of any. That's not one I have. Perhaps the worst case would be Ningguang. Best case would be Fischl. Or Razor. Or Xinyan. Wherever she is on this. Xinyan. Razor. Xingqiu would be great support. Fischl would be the one that gets my Skyward Harp. Fischl would get Skyward Harp. Like, no question. That's why I want Fischl. She's an Electro Archer. I would want Razor because he's a really good DPS, main DPS carry. Claymore user. Great Claymore user. I can easily make a 4-star Claymore for him that will make him nuts. A Xinyan, same thing, but Pyro, but more physical DPS than Pyro. Diona would be a decent healer and also cryo and shields. I would really like Diona, like as an overall character. Bennett has great attack buffs. He's a great support character. He's an amazing support character. He heals you as well, so he counts as a healer. You don't need to run another healer if you have Bennett. And you can get good pyro resonance with Bennett. Yeah, it would be decent. Beto, closer to support another Electro Claymore, but I'd rather have Razor. Otherwise, yeah, worst case, Ningguang or Chongyun. Chongyun, better than Ningguang. Overall, for me. For my playstyle, it's like, if I'm gonna choose of the characters that are DPS, Razor. Maybe Fischl as a DPS, Jinyan. Xiangyu's more support, Bennett definitely support. Ningguang sort of doesn't have anything other going for her besides being a DPS. And you have to play her a very specific way to be a good DPS. And she's Geo. And is one of the ones that we're going to have the choice of getting for free in 1.3. Ningguang, Beidou, Xingqiu, Zhangling, and Xinyan. These are all characters that are going to be available to us with Chongyun. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with Xingqiu. We get one of these for free that we get to choose in 1.3. So ultimately, the one that I would want the most of this set is Fischl, to be completely honest. We're not going to get anything on this wish, but hey. Yep, that's what I thought. Nothing, but we have another 2 wishes coming up at, oh gosh, game, please. Performance, please! We need to get to off 25. We need a whole new level. Oh, Flora wants stuff. Hi. You finally have your quest where you want me to get you the flowers. Leave it to me. I shall get you flowers. I should have all of the flowers already. Thank you for the adventure rank experience. Now she wants stuffed dandelions. Here. I have the dandelions too, thanks. And forever forward, there will be these flowers in front of Flora's flower stand. Speaking of which, hey Flora, I would like to buy all of your calla lily, all of your small lampgrass, all of your Cecilia, and all of your windwheel aster. And apparently all of your sweet flowers, because I only have 4 of those right now. Oh. Those, besides the sweet flowers, are Mondstadt specialties. Which, every week, we need to collect 100 of them, at least, for our local specialties Battle Pass experience. Because we get another wish for getting to at level 10. Oh, but it does not end there, you see, because there is one more NPC in this area that also sells Mondstadt local specialties and is in a convenient location nearby to a source of small lampgrass. This stuff is sort of scattered in a lot of places, but this is a great place to get. I'm sure there's at least one more. Yeah, 2 more, I see, of this lampgrass here. But this NPC, literally walking around in the wilderness, little girl walking around on a road in the middle of nowhere, she sells more specialties that Flora doesn't. She is Flora's sister. Hi. By the way, what? We'll take these. We'll take these. And we'll take these. Those are the regional specialties. And that is that. 2,000, well, less than 2,000 more adventure rank experience, battle pass experience before we get this thing. Next. It's red. Well, I don't pronounce the last D. It's Mondstadt. Mondstadt. That's how everyone says this word in this game, because everyone's English, not German. In English, it's Mondstadt. No, there's no S, there's no H there. There's no H. There's no H. Excuse me. There is no H after that S. The name is derived to sound German. The name is a name that sounds German. We're not gonna say that anything here is exactly German, considering that the basis of this is more than just Germany. And not every dialect is the same on the language. Not every dialect would say things the same way. What am I doing? I have other quests to finish. I need to go here and get a key, apparently. Let's go ahead and head to Liyue Harbor and get ourselves a glorious key for Mondstadt region. Oh, I need to do Changling's story quest too. Oh boy. And Lisa's, and one more, I think. Lisa and oh. And that's it. Okay. Good. Thank goodness. Speaking of which, you need to be AR 25 to start getting story keys? Huh. Or higher. Or higher. So just give this thing to Catherine, and there you go. Done! So how many keys do I have of the shrine stuff? 2. So there, I think, are 5 more shrines. Wait, what? You don't... What? Oh. I could have sworn that an Ascension quest gave you keys. Or am I or do I have to wait all the way to freaking 35? An Ascension quest gives you Liyue Harbor keys. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh wait, I haven't done this. I haven't done this. Yeah. I need to do that one. That one's not easy, to tell you the truth. Of the domains here that give you the keys, this one's the hardest, and there is a very specific reason. This one is a fight that, for the first time thus far, we will see. At least I think this is the one. Why do you want me to have Pyro and Electro? No, that's not how this one works. Sometimes the game recommends stuff that's strictly wrong. Let's make that clear as well. Sometimes the game wants you to bring in elements that are strictly wrong. Yes, this is the first time we have a pyro generator. Yes, the game wants us to bring pyro because of the shields, and then wants us to bring electro for the interaction. But that generator buffs the enemies with a pyro buff. And the way that you get rid of that pyro buff is by causing an elemental reaction with all of the enemies that have that buff, and it clears the buff. That's why Barbara is the correct answer to this. And sort of trivializes it. We will see this happen in Spiral Abyss from time to time with this guy, as well as specific other domains. But this is the first time you see this in regular play, and I guarantee if you're not ready for it, it will kill you. Flat out. It'll probably be the first time you just party wipe. Trying out this quest and not knowing how it actually works. There's one of these types of buffing mechanics for each of the elements, except for Dendro right now. I actually have a hard time thinking of what the Hydro one is, if the Hydro one is a thing. I know there's one for Cryo, and I know there's one for Electro as well. And of course, the only way to clear those buffs is by causing an elemental reaction. So you need to make sure you have an opposing element to cause those reactions. Of course, Swirl reacts with all of the things, and Geo reacts with all of the things. They don't react with each other. Thus, the dichotomy here between Mondstadt and Liyue. Printer is printing. We have Mondstadt, which is Anemo, and we have Liyue, which is Geo. These are two elements that don't have any interaction between each other. On a design perspective, these two do not react with each other at all. No reactions. However, they will react with every other element to some extent in a specific way, and in one way only. Anemo will swirl with each element. There's different effects added to the specific flavor of swirl, depending on the element. Same with Geo. Geo causes crystallize. That will have its own flavor of crystallize, depending on the element it is crystallizing with. Printer. Printer is rolling, and rolling, and rolling, and printing, and printing. Alright, so I need to get to a few of these locations with shrines. I should have now 3 shrine keys. There is a shrine over here somewhere. Somewhere over there that we haven't opened yet. I think I opened this one. And this one. There's one up here. Let's go to that one. One of the more difficult ones to get to be honest. Let's get up. My goodness, how many pages are printing? Oh, I need to get up there. We got a little climbing to do. This is not a great spot for climbing. Not at this much stamina. I need to teleport to a Statue of the Seven in Mondstadt to upgrade it. I have enough to upgrade it right now, of the Animoculi. I have not been keeping track of my Animoculi or my Geoculi, by the way. I should be. I sort of know, actually, where all of the Animoculi are, to some extent, and places to check. Not exactly the same situation with the Geoculi, just because there's so many more of those. But I've done this so many times now. This would actually be the, gosh, 5th time? Not even joking. Trying to get Animoculi and Geoculi. 5th time doing this. Yeah. Thank you for all of the wonderful stuff and all of the wonderful talent books. Now, somewhere over here... Pay very close attention on the grass. Is that what I'm looking for? Yes. In case you were not aware... There is an incredibly sneakily hidden chest here. This is the second instance we have come across of this particular puzzle. But the problem is knowing where these puzzles are. I guarantee if you haven't looked at a map, you probably didn't know that one was there. In those 3 little flowers. Oh, Ollie has left my lap. He's left my lap. He's now on the thingy. He's now a comfy kitty. All splayed out. He's a big boy. He's big boy. Yes. That's my big boy. He's a really big boy. He's like over 11 pounds. And he's not even a year old yet. He's built big. Big bones. Much bigger skull compared to his sister. His sister's tiny. He dwarfs her. She'll eat her fill, and then he'll eat what's left. As I've said, he lives to eat. And she lives to play. Okay, next is... which one? Have I done this one up here? I don't remember if I have. Probably not. If I have, then I know of a couple of extras. So, as if we were going to the boss up this way, there is another shrine. Have I opened it? I see it, but I don't see the... I have opened this one. Okay, good to know. There is one up over here. Do I want to do that? Well, I guess I need to grab the Midsummer Courtyard entry to get a teleport to that area. That is definitely a thing to do for later. Most definitely. Make sure I have that unlocked. I have slid down a bit, so let's creak the microphone down a bit to match me. Off we go. Oh, and I have not mentioned this at all this entire playthrough, but the running is objectively better to do this than it is to hold the button down. Yeah, it is stamina conservation. Thank you for the dandelions. It allows you to go through the entire dash animation before doing the next dash, which helps to limit the amount of stamina that you consume. It is a bit faster overall than to hold down the button and then have to wait for the bar to refill again. Who's here? Oh. Just level 19. Hilichurls, or, as they're better known in the Legend of Zelda community, Bokoblins. Because that's clearly what they're based off of. They are clearly Bokoblins. Bokoblins. Where is that thingy? Hold up. Up the cliff. Up. 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 Ah. Stones. Elemental Sight will always show you breakable rocks. Use it judiciously. Thank you for the Animoculus. Also, be very careful with Zhangling's charge attack. Oh! See, I was expecting it to just dive right off the edge of the cliff, but you know what? Bravo! Bravo, devs. You actually did something right by preventing Zhangling's charge attack from sending her off the edges of cliffs. The problem is that the charge attack does not stop her charge. She charges through enemies, which is not always what you want. It does apparently bypass shields, though, which is nice. Hello, Shrine. Purple Berserker's Rose. I never got the precious chest, did I? Right, I never... Hold up, we're gonna activate the shrine, and then we're gonna come back here. There's a chest I need that's a high quality chest that I need to get to that's easily accessible by gliding from here. That I could have gotten within the first 3 minutes of the game, but decided, I guess, not to. To actually follow Paimon for whatever reason. And then never came back. Please, no. Go away. Stop. Stop with your pyro shield BS. Alright, talk to this shrine to activate it. This gives primogems, this unlocks it as a teleportation point, and you get adventure rank experience. I don't know how much adventure rank experience, I'm going to assume that it's 50, because that's the same amount as unlocking a teleporter. Now we can teleport to that domain, no matter where we are. No matter the circumstances. Unless the game doesn't want you to teleport at all. In which case, then you're screwed. So, down there is a precious chest that I want. Just on a rock right outside of where we began the game. We began the game right there. Right there on this beach. How we got there, no one knows. How we got to this secluded spot where nothing else reaches there, I don't know. Like, how did we get to this random spot on a beach? On the northern end of this region? No one told us. We don't know. All we know is that we fished up a Paimon one day, and she's been following us around ever since. Not joking. I can do this one now? Ew. 500 adventure experience, though. Do I dare attempt this? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna unlock it, but... do I even dare do this? Alright, we're gonna try. I should probably be full health if I'm gonna try this, though. I can apparently make cold-cut platters. Woohoo! Food. Oh, speaking of which, I could probably try it with food buffs. That might work. I don't remember what this is, which domain this is. I'm going to assume it is the one that faces you against the 2 Ruin Guards and Ruin Hunter. That's my thought, anyway. It's either this one or one of the other ones. I always forget. It's either that or just a bunch of Hilichurls with a Samachurl. Or something. I've forgotten over the course of time which one is which. This is an important location for later, for a side quest in this region. We'll have to fight those Ruin Guards. 3 of them. At the exact same time. Oh, this is Abyss Mages. And you shouldn't have Cryo. They are... or is it? Is it Abyss Mages? I'm pretty sure this is the one that lies to you, and it's not actually really Cryo, but Hydro that you want. I've mentioned a few of these domains lie to you. They're wrong. Pretty objectively wrong in some cases. This is Abyss Mages. And that dude. This'll be interesting. I'm going to attempt to take out the mages first. Ow! Ow. How did you get your stuff back? So yeah, I'm just... ow. Making an attempt. This is not going to be a thing that I'm going to be able to do for a little bit of time. They are level 45. This is a pretty notorious domain. And with Barbara dead, yeah. Yeah, I'm... just... leave. Nah. Nah. 500 adventure experience is a lot, but is it worth that? No. Nah. So the problem with that suggestion to have Cryo there is that while yes, Cryo does help take down the Abyss Mage shields, it doesn't do so as quickly as Hydro. It's like trying to say use Electro to take out the Fire Mage's shields. It's like, yeah, you can do it, but it takes a lot longer than Hydro. There are soft counters and hard counters. And currently, there's not really a hard counter to Hydro Abyss Mage shields. I think Cryo is the fastest, but when it comes to the Pyro shields, of course, it's Hydro, and then the Cryo shields is Pyro. It would make sense then that the Cryo shields, or the Hydro shields would be Cryo as the best, sort of like a trinity between the three. But not really. I mean, those Hydro mages are really tanky on their shield. It takes a while to go down, even with Cryo, good Cryo. Unless you have an amazing Cryo. In which case, you'll have an amazing Cryo, and it's trivialized at that point. AKA, you have Ganyu, and everything is trivial. Except the Cryo mages. That's like the only thing that Ganyu can't easily handle. Because her element will just take out the Pyro shields and will take out the Hydro shields very quickly. Alright, let's head in this direction. There. Come on. There it goes. Time to get grabbed. Yoink. Hi. So, this quest. It's food. This is a food quest. She's a chef from Liyue Harbor. And she came here looking for rare and wonderful ingredients. She's a chef to find exotic ingredients from around the world. Hi. Hi, you're my main DPS. Hi. How you doing? How's my Ollie doing? Ollie's doing good next to me, sleeping, enjoying life, sleeping it away. Dig in. Yes, you are, Paimon. Yes, you are, emergency food. This is, grand scheme, a pretty short quest, but it takes us in a direction that I planned on going anyway. Because I do have another one or two of those shrine keys. The place that we are going to go down, the path that we're going to take, that she's going to take us down, as part of this quest, is going to lead us directly to a shrine. A Mondstadt shrine, even though it's in Liyue. It's a little weird, the location of this shrine. I would think that it would count as Liyue Harbor, but no. No, it's a Mondstadt shrine. So let's talk. Let's do this. This is just the very beginning of this quest. There's so much talking. So much discussion and story and all that. Thank goodness I have the voices off. Because that's the last thing we want to hear. For reference, high-pitched voices literally make my ears bleed. Not literally, but I don't like high-pitched voices. Like those of children. I don't like it. It hurts my ears listening to it. Just something that annoys me. It gives me a lot of discomfort listening to those voices, and particularly in this game where you have a lot of characters with really high-pitched voices that continuously talk to you even if you're standing around doing nothing, and continuously talk to you as you sprint. It's like, please shut up. Thus, I don't have the voices on, and when I do, when the game does force voices upon us, it's in Japanese. Because I'm not going to listen to English. Not going to happen. Also, there's a few English VAs that are just not good. There's a few characters that it's like, no. I'm thinking of one in particular, and that's Xinyan. She's the rock star of Liyue Harbor, and she's a country girl. She's got that southern country twang, and she's supposed to be this like rocker. It's like, yes, country rock out of Liyue Harbor. Does not fit her character at all, and the voice actress for her is far too old as well for that character. She has way too mature of a voice to fit the look of that character, let alone the country accent, the southern country. So, yeah, it's like just the completely wrong person for that character. Anyway, time for a food competition. You know, because time for a food competition. Let's go. They're declaring a cook-off. Whoever makes the best tasting food is the winner. Let's go. Let's do this. We now have to chase her down. Okay. She runs very far away. All the way to here. There's no teleport point there. Another one of those circumstances, it's like, this game needs more teleport points. There's not enough in this vicinity at all, like in here. There needs to be something to service Dawn Winery. Probably right here. Right here. Please, God, add a teleport here. Right here. That would make life so much better for everyone to have an actual permanent teleporter added there. Or make a commission that adds one. And make like a set of commissions that add permanent teleport points around the map as quests. There are random daily commissions in this game that permanently change the map of the game. Aspects of the map of the game. There is Wangshu Inn here. It's a treehouse inn built on a gigantic tree that has sections of the bridgeway, the walking path to climb up to where the inn is itself. There are two areas that are broken. and there's big gaps. There are 2 commissions that fix each of those gaps and permanently fix those gaps. So you can walk without having to jump over those holes. And it makes a time trial challenge a bit easier. That tasks you with climbing from the bottom all the way to the top within a certain amount of time. It makes it easier. It's not impossible to do without the fixes, but it makes it a heck of a lot easier. Not having to jump and climb. This is a very easy side quest to do while we're here. Just go inside the house, the vinery, and clean up. We could use Animo or Hydro for this. And it's 2 shots per thingy. There's also another quest to take in here. But we'll do this one another time. Because it involves having to clear 3 roads around this area, and it's a lot of back and forth to get to each one. Also steal every single book ever. I haven't been to the library yet, so there's that too. The library in the Knights of Favonius headquarters has lots of books to steal. Alright, are we done? No, one more. Right there. Boom. We did it! And now that we have done this quest, in the future, there is a commission that can show up that tasks you with cleaning up outdoors. Since you have helped to clean up indoors, now they're going to ask you to help clean up outdoors. Some wheelbarrows will pop up that have bits of leaves about the place, and they're like, please clean the leaves for us. Sure. Very, very easy commission. Especially if you happen to keep a Animo character on your account at all times, on your active current team. That one. I fly there, usually, from above. So there's an Animoculus sitting above the water out there. The intent is for you to use Kaya to make an ice bridge out to that location and then jump to grab it. This is also shallow water and an intended road. This is a flooded road, basically. Or just a shallow way across to ford the river. And it's even got markings like stay between these two and you're good. Like stay between those two pillars and take your wagons across. Alright, so she's out this way. Ooh, calla lily. I want these lilies. And then as we follow this path, we're going to get a whole bunch of cutscenes with Jiangling as we are collecting ingredients for this challenge. And somewhere up here is the shrine that I'm looking for. And I'm going to sneeze. And I managed to hit the mute button in time. Yay! There's the shrine. This is the reason I took this quest. because it took me to this shrine for Mondstadt out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Literally out in the middle of nowhere of Liyue Harbor zone. Like, I always imagined the border between the Mondstadt region and the Liyue Harbor region to be this lake, and that you cross this lake and you're in Liyue. But no, apparently not. This part of the area is got a shrine for the other region for whatever reason. Even though it's a bit of a gradation. See, we have dandelions there that are Mondstadt specialties, and lotus heads, which are Liyue specialties, over here. So we've got a mix of the two regions in here. Actually, a whole bunch of dandelions, really. Why do I want dandelions? Because, if I'm not mistaken entirely... Oh, she's Aster. Okay, thank God. There are characters that need dandelions. There is one very specific character that needs dandelions. And speaking of which, I need to cook something. I need that to be lit. I need radish veggie soup. I'm gonna need a couple of these. I need one for this quest, so that I don't have to backtrack, and then I'll need some for other quests later. So if I can, I may as well make enough to not have to do this minigame on this particular recipe again. And then I need a mushroom skewer. Guaranteed. Delicious. Delicious variety mushroom skewer. I'll just make the 5 of these and finish up this recipe to not have to do this again with this one. Have I done my 20 cooking yet? I don't remember. I think so. I think we did that thing on the Sweet Madame. Yeah, proficiency 10 out of 10. We did that already. Hello, chest. Thank you for the jack-all. Alright, as we walk past here, we'll have to climb because she's gonna be like, hey, Weiyun chilies! The best of the Liyue specialties. And one of the easiest locations to get them to. These chilies, of course, are used to ascend this character, Zhang Ling. And they exist in sets of 3. And there just so happens to be 4 of them right here, times 3. So a big boost every day to your Liyue Harbor specialties account. And then there are more over there. I need to light some torches right quick. Where's the 4th? Right there. Hello. Thank you for this chest. This area has a lot going on in it. A lot going on in it. Lots of wonderful chests to get. Lots of hidden chests to get, in all actuality. Gosh, that time to kill is just... Like, Amber, seriously. You need to do more damage. You've got a Skyward Harp. Please, God. Do more damage. Just do more damage. Please. Hello. Let's continue with this quest. We need a little something more for our little thingy. So we're gonna keep on exploring until we find a little bit something extra. Kaboom! Oh, hey, a chest. Kaboom! Boom. Slime. There we go. You're gonna boom too, yep. Hey, white iron. I want you. At least the white iron chunks are bearable to mine without a claymore user. At least these are bearable. The magic chunks, not so much. Gotta have a claymore user for those. Bear in mind that I need a lot of these to make prototypes into weapons. Olaf, hello. Make me a soup! I'm freezing! We have done so. Already. We thought ahead. And made this stuff. He followed a boar into the cave, but ran into a cryo Regisvine. Yeah. She wants the boar. Or the Regisvine. It's hard to tell. Both. Both. Yes, both. The freeze-dried boar with the Regisvine. So let's go. We have a domain to complete. Where is the entrance of the domain? Here. For whatever reason, the graphics aren't being shown. And this is where the game gives you Xiangling as a trial character. Because we already have her and she is in our party, the game is not going to give us this character as a trial character. We can just use her as is. So we do not get the 5th party member. Because ours is significantly stronger than anything the game would give us right now. Particularly in that it is level 40. Thank you. That chest is designed for you to use her elemental skill, Goba, to activate the thingy. You know, it would be great if this game just allowed you to turn off the voices of specific things for specific things, like turn off the idle voices only, turn off the running voices only, but keep the combat voices, for example. I would like to have that level of control on the voices so that we could at least listen to what they're saying during combat and then have them not yell at us for standing around for more than 10 seconds. You could actually hit that thing with an arrow, I'm pretty sure, from a certain angle. If you have Amber here, do that. Ooh, thank you for the flower. This is a great place to farm these flowers. Excuse me, but... yeah, you gotta hit those flowers with a thingy. Why did that resurrection point not activate? I don't know. Thank you for the mist flowers. Mist flowers are used in several, well, in at least one potion. They're used in potions. Glorious potions. Okay, that small AoE from Skyward Harp helps. This... note that this room, every time the thingies fall, you get a bunch of energy orbs. So this room is very specifically designed to give you the energy you need to cast the elemental burst to activate this with Zhangling. However, you should just stay there for a few moments to get it again, because we've got this fight now. There's the Cryo Regis Vine. And we got a frozen boar. It's ancient. It's an ancient boar from 300 years ago that went extinct 300 years ago. Cryopreservation. Yes, because this quest is somehow involving cryopreservation, because apparently that Cryo Regis Vine is very, very old. It's like, do you realize that would make this Cryo Regis Vine a very old plant that we just killed to eat part of it? Like, really? This Regis Vine that's at least 300 years old, we just killed to get part of it to eat. To make our food taste good-ish. Okay, we now need to go back. Back to Springvale, as my allergies have just been amazingly atrocious lately. Past few days. Ooh, what do you have to say? The Cryo Regis Vine! Yeah. That fight was a little bit of a joke game. Particularly because the Regis Vine was level 22 and we're level 40. Across the board. Now, unfortunately, this quest is not done yet. Because we have the actual cook-off that's left. Also, the dude's 300 years old too. Because the boar and the dude were both frozen. Frozen by this Cryo Regis Vine. And yes, I totally used Amber for her intended purpose of stunning the Cryo Regis Vine. That is one thing that Amber is actually really good at. Stunning the Cryo Regis Vine. I kid ye not. even for normal players in normal play, having Amber to fight the Cryo Ridgesvine boss, if you're trying to ascend a Cryo character, is actually useful because she can aim her shots and stun it, both at the when it's at the stun point is at the roots and when the stun point is its eye, basically. Makes it quite easy to stun the eye. Now for the cook-off. We're going to see it through. Step 1. Wash a radish. For some reason, there's bars of completeness or whatever. Oh gosh, I'm not Zhangling, apparently. Hi. Things are on fire! Oh no! Get it out of control without water! Extinguish the fires. Okay. Done. Next. Make a chicken mushroom skewer that's good. A delicious chicken mushroom skewer, which we have. Now, we need something. We get to take our pick of any regional specialty, quote-unquote. Like, it's not actually technically a regional specialty. It's just one of a certain set of things. Flies, crawls, wiggles. We've got a choice of frog, butterfly wings, or lizard tail. I don't think I've ever given frog. Here, have frogs. Of all the things that would actually taste good, frog legs. Alright, now what? Side dish. So we are going to be making the side dish. And she's giving us the recipe for jade parcels here, I believe. Leave it to me. Let's do it. So now we get to cook, and we make jade parcels. The game also gives you the ingredients you need to actually make these. Yeah. These are, this recipe, by the way, one of the best attack and crit rate bonuses. Like, one of the best attack boosts from food that you can make. It's really easy. It's really simple. Really simple. I use this as my primary attack boosting food when I have to have attack boosting food. And I've just made a bunch and keep it on hand at any given time. It's so good that I'm going to make a few of them here. Hey, we got the bonus. Excellent. We got one for free! And of course, we shall win this competition. Hello. And the winner is Zhangling! Zhangling, whatever, however you say the name. Chinese X. Yes, it's cooked with extinct boar. Worth a lot of money. But we won, and that's all that matters. This is the taste of Springvale! Of what it used to be before they literally hunted all the boars to extinction. Remember, the start of this quest very specifically talked about how not to overhunt the boars at their breeding grounds. Or not to hunt the boars at their breeding grounds, because the last thing you want is to lose all the boars. And here, at this part, at the end phase, we're using extinct boar from boar that went extinct because Springvale hunted them to extinction. So we can see roundabout how the town has learned not to overhunt specific wildlife by having this experience in the past where they hunted this species of boar to extinction. And they're like, well, what now? Guess we should probably not do that again, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Have we hit 25 yet? No. Not even close. Okay. What can I do to try to force this a little bit faster? No, I don't want to read the billboard from the wrong angle. I want the mushrooms. The billboard literally was talking about mushrooms. Like, hey, here's free mushrooms here. Mushrooms are great. Yeah, I was trying to interact with the investigate point. Okay, so that much resin would be... It's 100 experience for 200 resin, so 600 at the moment, if I were to spend all of it. I want to hold on to 60 of it because I'll be able to do the Dvalin weekly as soon as I hit AR25. And we have about an hour left, less than an hour left in this stream, about 45-ish minutes. Do I think I'll be able to get all the way to 25 with, what I have left here? Oh. That would take a while. And some of these things we can't do until we are AR25. Actually, we can't complete this until AR30. When we are able to advance to phase 3. This is locked by AR30. We cannot actually complete this chapter for a long time. A very long time. Alright. Things that give adventure rank experience. You, 50. Okay, we'll navigate that from here. I guess we're gonna go and unlock stuff and explore and get Statue of the Seven. Statues of the Seven. Hi. 280 adventure experience. Duh. Come on. 3 more to get 320. That's really easy. I happen to know a place or two where there's a bunch that I haven't collected yet. Such as... so this one's down below me. This is a good chest that this unlocks, a really good chest. And requires 2. Come on. There's the first one. Second one's over here. Kill a bunch of hilichurls to unlock this chest. Oh, that's such a nice elemental burst. That's such a good elemental burst. I like Sucrose's burst. Her skill makes her so much better when you have her at Constellation 1, but I would not wish Constellation 1 upon this account of any additional character. Having that happen once with Noelle is enough. When you cannot spend any primogems on wishes. 30 experience right there for that. You know, I could just spend the primogems on a refill to do the weekly. Don't want to do that this early though, that's the only problem. So I needed 3 and this was 1. Come on. 2. Teleport back. Over here. This one is in a wind doohickey. Three. What's Ollie doing? Getting up, stretching? Ollie's getting up and stretching? That's my boy. You know, if I shoot at the same spot enough times, eventually it'll hit them both and unlock a chest. That is down. I just hope that the thingy does not try to attack me. The Ruin Guard. Just as long as the Ruin Guard does not decide he wants to attack me right now. Now it can attack me. Wow, I got it, but I couldn't fully stun it. I did cancel the attack though. I'll take that. Oh, it died. I was like, Sucrose, do your thing. Oh. It died. I'm forgetting this is still world level 1. And not 8. I mean 7. 7! 7 is my main account. I'm AR 52. 1. Long way. Long way from 55. Not gonna hit AR 55 for a long time on any account. Okay. Necessary chests. Go back here. Let's get this 300 some odd adventure rank experience. For very easy. Easy work. Offer all. So how many is it for the next rank? 11 more. For 360. That would get me... Not even close. Okay. Sure, game. We're going there to that door, that red domain door entrance. To unlock it, that's another 50. And then we're going to basically just explore Liyue Harbor region to unlock more teleport points, more Statues of the Seven. There's 2 more of those, I think, and a bunch of teleport points along the way. Lots of chests. And this really will be one of the fastest ways for us to get up to AR 25 for now, without having to spend a bunch of resin. Because the resin will only get us so far. There's that unlocked. Why it lets me unlock it and not do it, I don't know, but hey. We did that thing, and then I could either go to these 4, or go to these 2 Statue of the 7. And I can do that one for 50, but that's a little out of the way. A little out of the way. I want to go to the Statue of the 7 to make sure that I have places that I can go in these regions. And we're going to take this route from the south and up. I do know what these regions' geography is like, overall, topography and all that. So, and I don't necessarily need a map to tell me where I'm going for these. I just know that it will be a pain in the butt to not have the map shown on the screen until I get to those statues. And one of them is a real pain. The second one we're doing is a bit of a pain. Because it's elevated. Literally floating in the air. We have to get to it. Hopefully, we're going to get those 100 leeway specialties soon. Because that's another thing that I'm working on, is, no, not you. That's the button. Getting to BP 10. We are 67. 67. Oh, right, requests. Those should probably be unlocked soon. But not now, apparently. Huh. I guess I have to be AR 25 or something to even unlock it for Mondstadt? I suppose. So we're gonna take this the old-fashioned way and do stuff as we come across it. We'll take our exploration while we can get it. Oh, why? Why Whopper Flowers? Why? Do this. At least these are cryo ones, which makes them go down a heck of a lot faster than the pyro ones. Yes, thank you for your drops. $20 experience. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. 4. I wonder if he's done this one already. Yeah. There's a chest actually back there as well. I thought, yes, common chest. And I think there's something on the other side. The other side. Over here, maybe. I don't remember. Oh, this is just the entrance. An entrance. Maybe there's a chest above or something or other. I don't know. Don't know. The answer is no. Nada. Let's climb. There is not an easy path to get to that teleporter up above, by the way. Doing this now would be useful. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Noelle. Come say hi. All right, Noelle, you've done your purpose. Give me Barbara again. What I really should do is just have the same team, just with Noelle. There's this quick setup I should have used instead. It would go a little bit faster. And then just deploy Team 2. Opening that makes things a little bit easier for later. Our mission is to continue down this pathway to get to that Statue of the Seven in the distance, the great big pillar of red. 'Tis the idea. This requires a geo construct, very specifically, which that is what the Geo Traveler is able to produce at the moment. It's Geo Traveler can make one, and then Zhongli and Albedo, they are currently, and well, I think Ningguang's technically her little thingy counts as well, but her screen, Jade screen, but I don't think that has weight. Most definitely Albedo's and Zhongli's pillar, the flower, the pillar, and Traveler's big rock. Those all count, and those can all activate the pressure plates that are big. They can activate any pressure plate, but in particular, they're needed for the ones that are huge. Geoslimes. Not kind. They're weaker to elemental damage. But I'm sort of physical based. Ah. Precious chest. Thank you for the 30 adventure rank experience. That is a good purple feather. That is not a good purple feather. That's a decent rose, but only 2 thingies. There was a... Ah. This is our reward for the chapter of the Adventurer's Handbook. And the other one was a quest. Do I even bother for common? I guess so. No, I do not want to cook. Thanks, game, but no. Oh yeah, enemy levels are a little bit higher in these regions. Even at adventure rank 1, or 1, at world level 1, excuse me. Alright, climbing we will go. Must reveal to region. Go, 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 do the thing. Oh boy, the ruins. I have a lot of work ahead of me, don't I? We have lots of exploring to do. There's lots of hidden quest shenaniganry that's going to give me lots of money that we'll be able to do in various locations that are actually required to get, like, Geoculus and stuff. One of which, as after getting all of the Geoculus, will give us a yellow, a 5-star accessory. That's up here. Right in here. That area. Each of these 3 has a puzzle area to do. And gives us wonderful stuff after we've done all 3. I am very tempted to do all 3 of these right now, but no. I will abstain. I only have 3 of 12. After I get this exploration done, I can always teleport here to get to these other teleport points about the place to unlock them, and they're 50 adventure rank experience each. That is one of the most dangerous areas in the entire game at the moment. One of, not the, but one of. There's 4 ruin guards and a ruin hunter in there, and a bunch of Fatui outside. It's great. It's a great area, this area. I am going to attempt to fight these guys. This one must die first. No, don't heal. Don't heal. Thank you. Just do that so I can, you know, make sure I come out of this at full health, I guess. We need these drops. We need all the recruit insignias. Ooh, another purple flower. That's actually good. That's decent. I wish it was attack percent, not flat attack, but that's pretty good. What do you have to say? Oh. Fatui! Alright, following the path. Getting the teleport point. And working our way towards the next Statue of the 7. Thing is, the next one's a little out of the way. I know what that one is. I will need Traveler to do that properly, if I'm not mistaken. But they unlock so good stuff! Such good stuff! But wait, I thought it was... Oh. I was confusing which was which. So that one has 3 separate thingies, trials, one of which is just 3 rounds of fighting stuff, one of which is time trial climbing stuff, and one of which is solve 3 puzzles, torch puzzles. And you get actually quite a few rewards out of that. Is it worth it, though? Maybe. The one where you have to climb up is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Would you not? Would you stay away, please? Who's shooting me? You. Get shot. Oh. It died. Thank you, Skyward Harp. You're glorious. There is another teleport up here. I see it. The sun is in the way, but I see it. I want to unlock this teleport point. very first thing, and then we'll go and we'll do stuff. Oh, the Geobishop Hatchlings. Oh boy, yep. Don't like staying around there for too long. And then there's the Fatui that are down here. Kill all these guys and unlock another precious chest, if I'm not mistaken. Fortunately, this is just a Cryo guy, Animo Boxer guy, and a Pyro Gunner guy. Pyro Gunner I don't have to worry about because I have Barbara on the team now. I didn't mention that last time, but switching out Noelle for Barbara has solved all issues with fighting Pyro-based enemies that can put up Pyro shields. However, we now have a weakness in that we are a little weak fighting Geo stuff. We're a bit weak with the Geo fighting. Just because we don't have an answer to their Geo shields. Mid. Yay, we did it. Isn't there a chest up there, though? No. Nothing. Nada. Zip, zilch, zero. Okay, are you ready for a whole bunch of wonderful chests? I'm ready for that. Also, fights against the treasure hoarders. Because that's this area in a nutshell. And a respawning treasure hoarder camp. We need to talk to this stone. And then do the 3 thingies. The doors magically open. This one is fight 3 fights. Oh gosh, Geo. Geo shields. Oh, I hate Geo shields. Thank you for the chest. Come on, Zhongling. Notice the little number under my attacks? That's the Crescent Pike's extra, or the one that deals less damage. That's the Crescent Pike's effect. You see how many more attacks are added to my attacks thanks to Crescent Pike. It's ridiculous, the spear. And each one of those things has a chance to crit, too. Oh boy, this is a fight. Kill that dude. And that dude. Phew! We did it! There's apparently enemies outside. It might be a Dendro slime. That's one thing with Dendro slimes, is like they aggro you from really far away. And you just get the music that they're there. That something's attacking you, and it's like, but it's super far away. Why is it attacking me? It's so far away. I need to get over here. How close are we? Oh, we're pretty close now. We are getting there. Alright, this is the puzzle room. I can never remember. Is it the middle ones or the outside ones? I said, Oh. Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh, this one's the harder one. That. 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 I'm just doing it at random now. Because, well, random. Random is random. That will do those two, and then... on, off. There we go. It took a second, but I got it. 2 4 stars. Aww. Dang. Okay. Not good substats, but oh well. This one's not even a puzzle, you just light all the torches. Two on each wall, and there you go. Luxurious chest. Which just gave me, like, worse drops than the previous chest. Great. Thanks, game. You just gave me worse drops. Worse things in a chest that's lower level than you. Alright, that just leaves one more. And I will need Geo-Traveler for it. I have Geo-Traveler, I think. Just want this chest here as well. No, I do not want to cook. Another perpetual issue with this game is that I'm trying to pick up stuff that fell from enemies that happen to be around a campfire and just click on the campfire rather than the drops. For whatever reason, the game wants you to interact with the campfire. We need to get there in a certain amount of time, and we need to climb up there. And the only thing we can... Wow, that's really close. 25. Ooh. Ooh. Da ba da. Geo-Traveler. So the key here is you can pre-place, and could have just waited for the excuse me. There we go. Come on. Get out, climb. Climb. Climb, and we made it! Oh. Oh, oh no. No, no, no. Stay up here. Hey, but I picked up the thing. Why are you still counting? Why are you still counting? I picked up the thing. But... game? I took the thing. No, 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 no. We need to get our experience for completing this challenge. Like, seriously, does it only count if I, like, stand on the location? Because I totally collected this light actuator component. There. Yeah. It only triggers when you actually stand on the location or get to a specific pixel within the location, and it doesn't trigger even if you've gotten the thing. It's not on grabbing the thing, it's on going to a specific location. That's a little weird. Like, is that not possible to check if you've picked up the piece? For whatever reason? You have to check the position of the character, of the player? This is why I wanted to do this. We get 3 luxurious chests for doing this, which guarantees that we are ranking up right now. A city reputation! Hey, there we go. And it means I don't actually have to keep exploring to up here, because we good. We good now. Getting to the other Statue of the Seven is not actually conducive from the south. It's better from the east, through this pathway. It's easier to get here from here and not the southern pathway so much. There's a lot of climbing that you have to do coming up from the south. Climbing that I would rather not do with this much stamina. There's lots of things to explore and to do, but hey, I'm going to claim my rewards. Beautiful rewards. I am technically capable of ascending the main character, but that is not the ultimate point of this. In order to ascend every other character, I have to fight bosses to get these. So we have quite a few things to do now in the last 7 minutes, but hey. I can fight Storm Terror now, but of most important... oh, yeah, see, there. 3 keys. 3 keys. That's what I thought. It's like, don't we totally get 3 keys? Yes, we do get 3 keys. We have to do this, because this is going to give us 2 wishes, and we are going to be ending our stream with doing these wishes. This is a decent enough team for this. We are going to have to fight a couple, like 3 segments of fights in here. This will take a few minutes. And learn this domain now, because every single time we ascend, we have to do this exact same domain, the exact same fights, against the exact same enemies, every single time, except each time they are a bit higher level than the last. This domain is specifically designed to test if your DPS is ready for the next world level, and most of the time it is. That guy is active, get out of the way. Hello, dude. Would you not? That didn't actually swirl. I'm sad. Oh god, run! Run! Run, Barbara, run! Gotcha. This is, unironically, the hardest of the fights in the entire domain, in my opinion. Outside of the one section that has the abyss mages in it before the final boss fight. The boss is a pushover. That room that we just did with the Ruin Guard. That's the difficult room. If you can defeat that Ruin Guard, you're good for the rest of this domain. It's just a really early test because they combined the Ruin Guard with the Hilichurls in there. You need to be very careful about that Ruin Guard ruining your day with its missiles. Thank you for the swirl reactions. Is it just that Animo can just destroy their shields on all three of them? If so, that's great. And it's good to know that just having an Animo character means that you can swirl react all three of the Abyss Mages. Might make me want to actually use an Animo character on my other accounts. Would you kindly die, please, sir? Ooh, use it again. Yeah, they're a little tanky at level 35. The game does get a little bit harder. We have escaped the easiest section of the game now. Now that we are at AR25 and we are ascending the world level again. This is that point where things start to get a little bit more iffy. Oh yeah, there's this fight too. I forgot about this. We've got the dude that simply loves to be naughty. That dude there, he loves being naughty and disappearing. Ow. But if he is inflicted with an element, he will be seen. He can be seen if he's inflicted with an element. The outline of him when he does disappear will show up when he's inflicted with any element, including Pyro, even though he is basically a Pyro character and has some pretty good resistances against Pyro. The good old Fatui agent. This challenge is complete. Not the domain, not yet. There is more. This domain is long. Longest, I think, of any of the domains. This Ascension domain. And you have to do this every time. Well, not every time, but every single time you need to do an Ascension domain, it's always this domain. It's just higher level stuff. Please don't get frozen. Please don't get frozen. He says, getting frozen. Okay, 2 Abyss Mages in this next room, followed by a boss fight, an actual boss fight. Cryo and Hydro. I tend to always do the Cryo one first, unless they behave like that. No, please don't teleport. I want to heal a little bit here. Oh gosh, I need to upgrade her HP a lot to improve that healing rate. It's not nice. Okay. I will not be using my Elemental Burst until the final phase, until the final piece of this puzzle, because the Electro-Hypostasis, the easiest boss, period. Honestly, you can do this fight without taking damage extremely easily. Like, on par with, if not easier than, the Dvalin fight. That's how That's how this fight tends to go. Just get its... Oh god, they're so generous on the time to do this as well. There are very few attacks that can legitimately damage you without knowing what's coming. And that's this one! This attack can hit you even if you're trying to avoid it. Oh, I should have placed Goba here, but it's too late now. I'm gonna leave because it's almost done. Oh yeah, lasers. There are lasers. They deal damage to you when you stand in the laser range. La dee 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 da. This should put him in critical. No! Ah, you're joking. Scissors and paper. Now it's in critical, and now I can do this. Doinky, 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 doinky. That is an achievement for fighting the boss in a single phase. Yay! We have 2 wishes before ending off the stream. Right here at the very end, 2 wishes can be done. We also have defeated an electro hypostasis. Yay. I wish it gave us the boss drops. But my stuff. God dang it. I want to spend the stuff while streaming, but I need to spend the stuff. I'll do ley lines. I'll do the bosses on screen when we next meet and do the character ascensions and all that between now and then. Ley lines. We meet tomorrow yet again. Of course, tomorrow being Wednesday, and we'll meet on Thursday after that. So... Wishes! My god, the game gives you so many free primogems by this point in the game. There's a lot more that the game will give me, by the way. There's lots more. And we haven't even done this hypostatic event. History. We have 6 fails. Failing twice here would get us to 8, which brings us within 2 of the pity for 4-star. Let's hope we beat pity. That's all I want. Let's just... Oh well. One more. Please beat pity. Nope. Fine. Okay. Alright. Our next opportunity to wish comes at... not that button, that button. Comes at BP 10. Which will ideally be very soon, and if I get the BP10 off screen, what I'll do is I'll just hold on to it and we'll wish together during the next stream. We'll do it then. As for adventure rank rewards from here on out, 26, not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, not a thing, and not a thing. Wonderful. Wonderful. So our only wish that is coming that I know about off the top of my head is the BP10 wish. Oh god. I need to find out if there's anything else. Because I would hate to be 1 wish from pity until AR 30. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, right. 1 more wish and we can get another wish. Oh, but I'm out of standards. I'm out of standard wishes. So if I don't get a... So if I don't get a 4-star character, I'm not guaranteed a 4-star character because the next thing's going to be an event banner wish. That blows. Hopefully we beat Pity on our next wish and we get a 4-star. What do I even get? Like, I have no need for this prototype. But I'm apparently saving for it anyway. Anyway, folks, with that, I would like to very much thank you all for watching. We hit AR25 today, which is definitely a major milestone and achievement. We have done these things, yes. It is at this point in the game that, with the world level increase, the stuff has increased from rewards from this. The ley line drops have increased slightly. The boss drops have also increased slightly. I believe it's still either 1 or 2 at this adventure rank world level. At this world level. I would like to fight these bosses together, but I'm also at 141. So, yeah. Ley lines, for me, in the afternoon today, later evening hours. And then when we meet again tomorrow, bosses are on the agenda, I suppose. A boss takes 40 original resin to beat, and we need to beat the Pyro Regisvine boss twice to 4 times, depending on how unlucky we get. The Animo Hypostasis at least once or twice, and the Oceanid at least once or twice when Barbara is level 40, which we did a lot of exploration today and got a lot of leveling items, so she is now level 40. And we need to fight the Cryo Regisvine once or twice, and the Geohypostasis once or twice, and the Electro one once or twice if I decide to get Lisa up to the proper level. That's not going to give me wishes, but hey, it's the AR30 Ascension that'll give us wishes. Anyway, with that, thank you all for watching. This has been a Taco Show, but if you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. It helps more than you even remotely know in terms of the algorithm and all of that nonsense. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed by now, and hit the notification bell to be notified for when I post videos to go live, and all of that. Hello, and goodbye. I shall return tomorrow as we begin to do everything we need to do now that we are at AR25. I will see you all then.